Good morning and welcome back to this year's Agro Expo event. My name is Travis Kiesel. Welcome to the Hutson booth. Nathan Beyerlein and I are going to be talking a little this morning about Operations Center, what's new within Op Center. Nathan, introduce yourself if you would to the team.
Hi, my name is Nathan Beyerlein. I am the data manager up here in Michigan. I get to work with all of our locations here and all of our customers on data management, data flow, as well as a lot of the advanced precision technologies.
Yeah, awesome. Great to have you this morning. Obviously, fun show event going on. A lot of customers through yesterday and today here. So a lot of conversations, Nathan, going on about technology on equipment. We've got some of the latest and greatest pieces of equipment tech here. We've got a See and Spray unit on display here. We've got one of the latest and greatest planters that we're demoing here. We've got autonomous tractors and tillage here. So a lot of equipment technology. But one of the things that I want to talk with you a little bit about is the things that are going on off the equipment. So obviously a ton of connectivity today and a ton of excitement around Operations Center. I guess maybe start off for somebody that's maybe not ultra familiar with what John Deere Operations Center is. I guess maybe let's start there. Give us a picture of what that is.
Yeah, so easiest way to put it, Operations Center is the data hub and machine hub for all things John Deere and all things any other brand at the end of the day. It allows us to communicate with the equipment, receive data flow in from the equipment, so your as-applied data, your harvest data, your spray data, and it funnels everything into one place where you have the ability to monitor your service on that machine, monitor the machine health, and then monitor your operators and make sure everybody is being the most efficient they can be at the end of the day.
Okay. Nathan, that gives a great baseline with Operations Center. Maybe talk a little bit about some of the updates within Operations Center. What's new this summer?
Yeah, so there's a lot of new things. There's something coming out pretty much every week. We want to make sure all our customers are submitting to the Operations Center updates on Operations Center web itself to make sure they get the most up-to-date information from John Deere themselves. But some of the big things that are on there are we now have a new FSA report that will send your as planted directly to FSA in a really nice report. Puts all your land units and everything in it and really makes it easy to report at the end of the year. The other new thing that was just released is Operations Center ProService. So allowing you to remotely update your machines as well as monitor for service and different things there.
That ProService really has been a point of focus from Hutson for years, right? That ProService is John Deere's next round of what was Customer Service Advisor, and at Hutson we've sold several dozen of those over the years, and so I know Hutson has long had a stance with customer servicing about having the right to repair their own equipment and wanting to make sure that they're enabled to do that, and so I know we want to make sure and continue to have that. That ProService piece is, again, the latest and greatest ability to do that. Let's come back to ProService in a bit here. From an Operations Center standpoint, obviously we've got other colors of equipment here at Agro Expo. Obviously, work with many customers that have mixed fleets. Op Center, just for John Deere equipment, can a mixed fleet customer use it? Can maybe a case-only farm use it?
Yeah, so it's really good. So Operations Center has over 150 plus connections that we can make with third-party programs, whether that's Case, New Holland, Precision Planting, or Climate Field View that a lot of people have typically used in the past. That allows us to flow their data into one place for those mixed fleet customers and have everything show up in Operations Center at the end of the day automatically.
How's a mixed fleet customer using that tech differently than maybe a John Deere customer?
So the biggest thing a lot of those mixed fleet customers would do is allows them to view their as-applied maps in one place, whether you have a Case combine and a John Deere sprayer and a Precision Planting planter. It allows you to funnel everything into one place very easily.
With harvest right around the corner, what are some of the pre-harvest legwork that customers need to be doing in Operations Center?
Yeah, so the biggest thing we want to make sure before pre-harvest is we're getting those variety locator files put on the machines, whether that's through a setup file for the older displays or through Work Planner on the newer Gen 4s and Gen 5s, as well as getting the AutoPath lines on there for those of us that planted with AutoPath this year, whether it's AutoPath Boundary or AutoPath Rows.
Yeah, great feature. If someone's not checking that out, that AutoPath, great feature for customers that's out there today. So, Nathan, you spend a lot of time in the off season working in Operations Center with customers. You spend a lot of time doing trainings and events with Operations Center. Thinking forward here, what are the things that a customer can be doing off season to make maybe life easier for a better life for 2026 planting?
Yeah, so the biggest thing that everyone can start with is making sure your client farm and field list is cleared out and accurate and matches your FSA acres or any other programs you're using. By having your clean client farm field list and then the clean displays, it allows everybody to use the same data flow moving forward. Good data in, good data out at the end of the day.
Sure. Nathan, I know in addition to some of the farm and field hierarchy getting set up correctly, maybe talk a little bit about boundaries and getting on the journey of getting boundaries cleaned and established. We've talked about autonomy, obviously a high-end user that's going to be using it for autonomy, but maybe even somebody that's just wanting to do AutoPath or maybe even just simple auto track for their operation. Talk a little bit about that journey that they need to go on from a boundary standpoint.
Yeah, so with boundaries are the baseline for a technological farm nowadays. If you don't have good boundaries, you're not going to have good rows, you're not going to have good guidance. Your section control isn't going to work properly. So by having good high quality radio RTK or SFRTK boundaries that are driven, whether it's with a gator or a tractor or something along those lines, it allows us to start using those advanced technologies a lot easier and make sure that those machines are able to perform how they're supposed to perform and get everyone's technology use out of that they're paying for.
Great examples. Obviously, lots of legwork being done off machine. I know we get hung up on the on machine items, but lots of on-farm, off-machine legwork that's being done ahead of these crops going in and coming off the field. So, Nathan, thank you for your time today. Look forward to a safe and successful 2025 harvest here, and look forward to catching up with you soon.
Very good. Thank you much.
Thank you.